Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my corner of the internet once again. My name is Jason, and today we're back with some more Gone Home. Last time we criticized the quality of the electrical work in the house, and found out that the mom discovered about Sam and Lonnie's relationship. Well, we suspect that. This time, we're gonna go ahead, like I said last time, and inspect that little piece of paper hanging out of the vent. And, of course, you know, examine the rest of the house. And I think it's gonna be fun. Just want to make sure there's nothing else I'm missing. Because this game likes to hide things underneath stuff, like under the couch. We read that slip last time. Alright, let's move on forward. This is actually a really big house. What is this? It's a stub. National tickets. Earth, Wind, and Fire at the Civic Auditorium. No cameras, no re-entry. Huh. I don't know who would have gone there and why that's in the vent. Instinctually, I want to go through this door here, but this one here is already cracked open. But in the spirit of following the wall, we're going to go into the closet first. There's a lot of closets in this game. I wonder if it's trying to subconsciously have this sort of effect of leaving the closet. That was bad. Alright, let's see here. Got a suitcase. We've got a lid. We've got a bunch of crumpled papers and a note. Sam, this skull was the coolest thing I found in Mexico, and it was like $3. American. I love it. Merry Xmas. Miss you. Lonnie. P.S. Treasure it always. She gave her a skull. I've always wanted a skull. I'd be like, yeah! Right, nice, real human skull. So it can freak me out every night when I look at it and go, oh my god, that was in someone's head at one point. Alright. Sorry. like I was mentioning before, I like that not everything's smooth and perfect. There's a bit of that rickety feel to some things in this house. Wow, what a dining room. Sorry. Alright, grab mom's purse. Where's your credit cards? Nothing in there. Examine this pamphlet. Let's see, forced reserve issued. It's... okay. Sorry. Take care of our forest. So there's basically some thing. Oh, there's a note under there. I got 2 tickets for EWF on Thursday, but my girlfriend says she doesn't want to go. Her taste in music rears its ugly head again. So that leaves me with an extra ticket that I thought you might be interested in. More fun than clearing brush in the freezing rain, right? Rick. That's the guy that I suspected the mom was having sort of a fling with. Now, he has a girlfriend. This is new information. That's interesting. Wait, what's the music? EWF. Apparently that's music. What's this ticket for? Earth, Wind, and Fire. EWF. So she went. She took him up on his offer, and she went, I guess, to a concert of some sort with him. That is interesting. All right, let's examine this room first. The zine. Okay, yeah, we've already seen this one before. We got these. What's this note? Sam, since you refused to hear us out this afternoon, your mother and I are putting this in writing so that we are absolutely clear. You are grounded for the rest of the month from social and telephone privileges, and from using your car for anything except going to and from school. We understand what you are going through, but we can't allow you to continue with this kind of behavior at school. And clearly, once your privileges are reinstated, we can't allow you to have your bedroom doors closed while Lonnie is at the house. This is the last word on the matter. Get back on course so this won't have to happen again. At first I was thinking, okay, maybe this has to do with the locker, or she did something at school. But the fact that they're saying you need to have your bedroom door open while Lonnie's over tells me the dad knows at this point. What's this slip say? Samantha Greenbrier, teacher, distributing inappropriate materials on school grounds. Okay, phone call to students' parents, out of school suspension. Okay, so she was suspended for 4 days for distributing inappropriate materials.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
Interesting. I'm glad we got to hear the parents' reaction. I think, you know, but I think like any sort of complex situation like this, like I side with Sam in this. Like, okay, yeah, you know, that acceptance sort of thing. Like that, yeah, I get it. I'm fine with that. But at the same time, her parents are products of their parents, and likely what they were brought up learning. So for them, you can't look at them simply as the parents and say, well, you should know better, because they were sort of formed that way by their own parents and their own life experience. So the fact that Sam's going, they can't respect me, it shows that she's a teenager and she doesn't have that full understanding of, we'll say, everything. She doesn't have that experience to be able to say, you know, my parents are struggling with this well, and this is their way of coping with it. The fact that they didn't get mad, you know, and they didn't threaten to kick her out of the house and they didn't freak out is actually a pretty good step, especially for like a fundamental or conservative sort of Christian family. So, I think, you know, you can't just look at the parents as the bad guys here. You have to understand that, you know, from where they came from too. And I think both sides need to kind of work on dealing and adapting with this. If the parents can learn to adapt and change and, you know, work with their daughter, then, you know, their initial reaction, that's who they've been designed to be their whole lives. It depends on how they're able to change, because change is not going to come overnight. But if they put the effort in to try to adapt and change, just like how human civilization has adapted and changed to survive to this point, then I think they should be given a shot. They shouldn't be demonized right off the bat for not accepting someone who's gay. You know, as long as they can, like I said, try to put the effort forward. Anyways, I'm sorry, I was getting a little bit, we'll say a bit opinionated there. Another one of the postcards I sent. That's actually really nice. Where is that? I'd love to travel. That'd be fantastic. I would love to be able to travel. Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. The Vatican is weird. I suspected it might be the Vatican. As you can see, the Catholic Church still has a lot of money left over from the Middle Ages. I've gotten to see all the art including the Sistine Chapel ceiling and the sculptures by Michelangelo, Donatello, and the rest of the Ninja Turtles. Darn it, she took my joke. I was gonna say the same thing. Mom will have to come back together. I would love to be here with someone who really appreciates the history behind everything. Also, Sam, they have various relics as in pieces of important dead people, so you should probably come too. Interesting. So Lonnie actually got her the perfect gift. Next up, Barcelona. Calm down, Dad. I won't get gored by a bull. Probably. Love, Katie. St. Peter's Square, Vatican City. That's cool. God, no butts in heaven. It does look like he's saying that. You got God, he's like, get out! That's why all those cupids came down there. The gods just, get out with your little naked butts! Alright, let's see here. No butts in heaven. I don't know why that kind of cracks me up. That's good. You know, I think part of the reason why I have that sort of maybe open-minded stance on, you know, not going after the parents is because I grew up in a very, let's say, conservative sort of Christian home, and I actually held the belief that homosexuality was wrong for the longest time. But the difference is I was able to stop and apply critical thinking skills and really think about why I had thought of that. And it didn't make sense, you know, and I said, you know what, I need to work on changing my own belief. And it wasn't easy and it took time, but now I'm at the point where I'm like, you know what, those things that were initially indoctrinated into me, they're no longer there, but it took a willingness on my part to say, maybe I need to be open-minded. So, like I said, that's why I said you can't immediately fault them, because I came from that same place, right? The Accidental Warrior. Don't Give Up on This, Honey. By Terrence Greenbrier. So I'm guessing the mother wrote Don't Give Up on the manuscript. She's like, you can do it. It's not totally terrible. You just need to change a few things. Like the whole thing. I love some dark hallways. Okay, so okay. Just want to make sure that... No, I'm not turning on the lights yet. We'll go into the kitchen. I was wondering where the kitchen was. Oh, I can open the fridge. What do you got? Got milk, ketchup, salad dressing, more milk, bottle of cola, jam, cheese. Okay, cheese. Finally, an ingredient that's not necessarily a condiment. Banana, apple. Why would you don't put bananas in the fridge? Well, I suppose you can, but they black really, really quickly in the fridge. I tend to keep them out. They do keep longer, but man, you guys need to go grocery shopping. Let's see. Do you have any meats? Box. No, it's all frozen dinners and frozen vegetables. Ice cream. I get it. Everyone in the game died from malnutrition. Read note. Sam's schedule. Working at Crown Burger on Bethel Road. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Saturday, okay. I doubt we're going to get tested on that, so I'm not going to spend too much time focusing on that. So let's see. Mr. and Mrs. Jonathan Blair request the honor of your presence at the marriage of their daughter Helen Margaret to Mr. Richard Morris Paternak. Paternak, sorry. Paternak. I know that name. Sunday the 4th of June, 1995, and 4:30 in the afternoon, Sunset Lutheran Church. Where did I hear that name? There's somewhere in one of the previous videos, that last name, Paternak. Was that Rick? Yes, Mr. Richard Morris Paternak. Helen Margaret. To Mr. Richard Morris. Helen Margaret. Oh, he said it was his girlfriend. I guess it's an invitation because they're getting married. So, okay, they're getting married now. They went to see a show not too long ago. He referred to her as her girlfriend, which means they got engaged not that long ago. Look, sorry guys, I need to put this together. To me, it's all a mystery. I like to put together timelines in my head and just be like, all right, this is happening then. Okay, so if this stub here was on, what's the date? The date, where's the date? February 23rd. What's the date now? Do I have the date now? Boarding pass. June. So February to June. So in February, he referred to her as his girlfriend, and so February, March, wait, January, February, March, April, May, And then we're at June, so it's about 4 months. So somewhere within that 4-month period, they got engaged. And that there is the invitation to the wedding. Sorry, guys. Let's see what's in the dishwasher. Open the dishwasher rack. All right. No notes or anything in there. They tore out the drawer. Interesting. Why is everything empty? Did they just decide to move out? The time's not set. Did the power go out at some point? So much about this doesn't make sense. Samantha and Danielle were in the woods one day. Oh, this is old writing. That's supposed to be Daniel, but it's spelled incorrectly. We're in the woods one day. It was sunny, and they were an adventure, but they went to the something part of the woods, and it got dark. Daniel said, "Where are you? Are you scared?" So Samantha said, "No." "Are you?" They laughed, I don't know, and went more into the bad part. Then they went to a part that was never there before, and there was a ship, a pirate ship, on an ocean. Samantha's on an ocean. Samantha said, "I'll be the captain, and you be the first mate." Daniel said, "Aye, captain. Aye, captain." And they went on the pirate ship and started sailing away. Sam. Right, I'm Caitlin. Interesting.
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. For some reason, I almost believed him.
I think he took it pretty well, depending on how she said it. If she said, you know, we're not friends anymore, as in, like, we just don't hang out kind of thing, then okay, yeah. But if she was, like, saying, we're not friends anymore, and he's decided to give her a hug, too, then Daniel doesn't seem like that bad of a guy-ish. Well, who am I kidding? It's foolish to judge someone based on one event like that. Alright, so we still have the rest of the kitchen to explore, but you know what? I'm gonna stop things here. My goodness, who thought an entire house would take so long to explore? Well, then again, I'm ransacking, basically rummaging through everyone's things, so that could take a while. So I'd like to thank you so much for joining me once again in Gone Home. If you liked the video, if you liked the content and you'd like to see more, please be sure to like, to comment, let me know what you liked about it. If you don't like something, let me know what you didn't like. Subscribe if you want to see more of my content. I use that kind of information to tell what I should prioritize when making my videos. I'm gonna make it anyways, but I'll make it more frequently if I know you guys really genuinely enjoy it. So let your voice be heard. Next time we're gonna continue exploring the kitchen. Probably go through that door and maybe down the hallway. I don't think there's too much more of the house to really explore. We got the basement is pretty much explored. The main floor is pretty much explored. And the upstairs is pretty much explored. So we're actually getting pretty close to the end, I would think. Maybe. But until that time, until next time, I would like to ask you all to game on.